part 1. Today is the part 1 of our 8 series of Start Your Entrepreneurship. So, here I'm going to take you through full journey of entrepreneurship, and just going to show you how it is possible, how it is very simple, how it is possible. So let's talk about that. So, first part, identify 25 problems you can solve as an entrepreneur. You might be thinking, oh, I cannot solve even one problem, and you're telling me to solve 25 problems. You are not giving enough grace to yourself. You are smart enough. You are solving multiple problems. Even if you are a housewife, you are a mom, oh, I know. You are solving hundreds of problems every day. I'm telling you to identify only 25 problems you can solve as an entrepreneur. And not just telling you, okay, just go ahead and find out the problems. I'm going to take you through the roadmap. Okay, so turn the world's challenges into the business opportunities. That is what we are going to do. Because when you solve problems, the world rewards you. Business is nothing but finding a need and providing a solution, finding a problem and just helping to solve that problem. That's it, nothing beyond that. So the first step to entrepreneur success is recognizing problems that need solving. Hey, if you're meeting me for the first time, I'm Sue Pets. I'm excited to be over here. I'm the lady who gives presentations on treadmill to show you that you can combine your health and wealth at the same time. Yeah, you can build your business and you can have great health while building business. You don't have to build your business by sacrificing your health. And I always mention Steve Jobs' last write up. It was full of regrets. He was on the sick bed and he said he can trade anything other than the sick bed, and it was full of regrets. And I want your last write up to be really all happy and fulfilling memories. Yeah, full of that. So without further delay, let's get started. What and how I got this passion, because I have been a solopreneur almost whole of my life. Now I'm more like entrepreneur, small business owner. So I know what challenges solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, small business owners go through. So most of the time when you are identifying these problems or challenges, those are the problems or challenges of your past. So it is not really hard to find out what are the problems. And I found out what problems, yeah, entrepreneurs are facing. Most entrepreneurs don't see second year in their business. Those who see second year, many of them don't see fifth year in their business. And many solopreneurs quit their business before launching their first product. So my offers are all designed to help them solve these main problems. Because when I was starting my digital business, I was told that you will see real money only in the third year. I didn't like that. So I created offers in such a way that solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, they can see real money in their first week. Yeah, we have case studies to prove that people can see. And now I'm even designing a program where we can have one-on-one weekly help available to tailor make help for you for whole year, and monthly group coaching, so that it is the best of the both world. So you will get benefit of group coaching plus one on one without premium price tag. And that also I found a need, because group coachings are good, but people are getting lost and not everyone's problems are getting solved. They are getting some help, but they also need one-on-one help. And one-on-one help without premium price tag is really like not possible. But hey, we are designing hybrid program where you can get premium help without the premium price tag. And that's also I found a need, and I'm providing the solution, because that was the lacking. Because it takes really courage to offer that kind of program, and we are offering that because we found a need. So stay tuned. So you will have one-on-one weekly help plus group coaching monthly without premium price tag, and that's coming up. That is rapid revenue and blueprint. It is coming up. I'll inform you everything very soon. So, what are the problem identification? So, that is your first success. So, the successful business begins with the problem that needs solving. As entrepreneurs, our primary function is to be expert problem solvers. Okay. The clearer you can identify existing problems, the more precisely you can create solutions that people will gladly pay for. So, problem identification isn't just about finding any challenge, it's about discovering problems that align with your expertise, passion, and market demand. So, when you pinpoint problems that personally resonate with you, you will be more motivated to solve them effectively. And as I said, most of the time, your ideal customer is your past self. So remember that the problems closest to you, both personally and professionally, are often the ones you are best equipped to address. Your unique perspective and experiences give you insight into challenges and others might miss or misunderstand. So let's get started. So entrepreneurs problem solving mindset. What the mindset you should have? Problem awareness. Many times it is said that once you are aware of the problem, 50% of the problem is solved. Yeah, so cultivate awareness of challenges in your daily life and the lives those are around you, and then train yourself to notice ineffectiveness or frustrations or unmet needs that others might overlook. And you come here as an angel and as a warrior. So, problem analysis. Develop the ability to break down complex problems into their component parts. Understanding the root causes and various dimensions of a problem is essential for creating effective solutions. Then, solution creation. Generate multiple potential solutions rather than setting for the first idea. Have many choices. The best entrepreneurs consider various approaches before determining which solution offers the most value. And finally, value delivery. Focus on creating solutions that deliver substantial value relative to their cost. The greater the problem you solve, the more valuable your solution becomes in the marketplace. And when I was telling about solution creation, I was telling you about our hybrid model, that is one on one coaching plus group coaching. And there, at the time of our onboarding, we are asking our clients, what kind of teaching you like? Do you like audio? Do you like video? Do you like to read? Or do you like one on one help? Or do you like group coaching? So we are giving them lots of options, and they can choose all, or they can just choose one or two ways, and accordingly we are going to tailor make the program for them, because group coachings are good, but not everyone can come for the live calls. Not every time it's suitable for everyone, and they even may not have time to watch the replays, and even if they watch replays, they may not get answers for their questions. So that's why it is very critical to have one-on-one help. And I always saw you can move the needle only if you have one-on-one touch with your coach, your guide, your mentor, because you need some accountability partner. You do your part, you do your homework, and then the coach can guide you what to do next. That is the best way to move the business. And then in group coaching you can have other peers, actually they mention about their problems, and sometimes you get answers from that. So this is the best of the both worlds. So embracing these four mindset components will transform how you view challenges, converting them into from obstacles into business opportunities. Yeah, so let's get started. So where to look for problems worth solving? Yeah, personal experiences, your own frustrations, challenges, or pain points are the fertile grounds for business ideas. So, what problems do you face daily that lack adequate solutions? The issues that irritate you are most likely irritating someone else too, right? Second, professional environment. So, industry inefficiencies, bottlenecks, or outdated processes often represent significant business opportunities. So, your insider knowledge of these issues gives you a competitive advantage in creating targeted solutions. And third, social circles. Pay attention to complaints and challenges mentioned by friends, family, and acquaintances. These conversations can reveal common problems affecting specific demographics that aren't being adequately addressed. And that is why tell that mindset is very important. If you have positive mindset, if someone complains, you will find solution. You will means basically find solution for that. It is not like that someone is complaining, so you sit with them and you also have pity party and you also cry with them. No, and that's a negative mindset. But here you have positive mindset. That's why the mindset and attitude is so important. So that whenever there is any problem, you are trying to find solution, and that is an opportunity to for you to create revenue for your own future. Now, I'm telling you to make 25 problems exercise, your pathway to opportunities. The 25 problems exercise isn't just another worksheet, okay? It's a powerful catalyst for entrepreneur insight. So, by challenging yourself to identify, initially I can say 50, but it's better to go for 25 because 50 will be just too much. So, you push beyond obvious issues to discover deeper and less apparent challenges that may represent untapped market opportunities. This exercise forces you to think broadly and creatively, considering problems across multiple domains: technological, social, environmental, educational, and many more. The goal isn't to immediately find problems you can solve, but rather to develop a comprehensive map of needs waiting to be addressed. So, as you look through your list, patterns will emerge. You will notice clusters of related problems, revealing larger systematic issues, and these patterns often point to significant opportunities where comprehensive solutions could create tremendous value. So, how to complete your 25 problems worksheet effectively? So, let's find out, okay? Set aside uninterrupted time. Yeah, you don't want to be getting distracted over there. Find a quiet space where you can think deeply without distractions. This exercise requires focused attention to access your full creative potential. AI is so prominent. I can always say, okay, you can go to AI and you can ask, okay, what are the 25 problems I can solve? And if you want, I can even provide you prompt for that. But for that, you have to input lots of data. Means you have to input your full bio, your experience, your passion, your desire, everything. And once you input everything really comprehensively, then you can get the results. So sometimes I really feel just brainstorming without AI, just asking yourself is a better solution than AI, because AI responses in such cases are too generic. Unless you really make the branded and custom GPTs, the responses are too generic and they may not be even applicable to you. So I'm not saying leave AI aside, and personally, even AI is a great tool, it's a great helper, but in some cases, it is too generic. You have to really make custom GPT to get the proper output from AI. So think beyond your current sphere. Challenge yourself to identify problems affecting diverse groups, not just your immediate circle. So consider challenges facing different industries, demographics, and regions. Consider all problem sizes. So include both everyday annoyances and major social challenges. Small problems often present accessible business opportunities, while larger issues might even inspire more ambitious ventures. That will be like big companies, right? Then suspend judgment. Don't start thinking logically, okay? Don't evaluate or filter problems as you list them. The goal is to have the quantitative big list first. Analysis is later. Some seemingly trivial problems might actually represent significant opportunities upon deeper examination. And push through resistance. The first 10-15 problems come relatively really easy. The real insights emerge when you push beyond the initial comfort zone to discover less obvious challenges. So, from problem awareness to problem selection. So, after completing your 25 problems first, you will need to evaluate which problems are actually represent viable business opportunities. Not every problem or even significant one will align to your capabilities or business goals or passion or desire or your love, right? So begin by categorizing your problems according to the factors like market size, solution, complexity, your personal connection in that issue. So just make categories. Look for problems where you have unique insight or expertise that gives you an advantage in creating effective solutions. So, consider the problems persistence and intensity. So, problems that cause significant pain or frustration, problems those are occurring very frequently and have existed for a long time, often represent the most valuable opportunities. People are more motivated to pay for solutions for sorry chronic painful problems than the minor improvements. Now, your expertise. Problems aligned with your skills and knowledge. Then, market size. How many people experience this problem? Willingness to pay. Value perception of potential solutions. And then, your passion. So, how much do you care about solving those problems? So, example problem categories to inspire your list. Problems generally, people say that health, wealth, and happiness or relationships, those are actually really niches in very much in demand. But those niches are also very much crowded. So, you have to make sure that you stand out the best in the crowded market. But here we are just giving some different category because yeah, everybody knows health, wealth, happiness, relationships. So here I'm going by technology, health and wellness, and business and workplace issues. So just little different approach. So software with steep learning curves, that might be a problem. Digital accessibility barriers, the integration issues between platforms, privacy and security concerns, and the information overload and digital overwhelm. See, few years back, nobody even knew about Zapier, but Zapier solved that problem, right? They started integrating between various platforms. So it was not there, but they found a need and provided a solution. Health and wellness challenges, preventative care, mental health support, nutrition confusion, work life balance struggles, and fitness motivation and consistency. And lastly, business and workplace issues. So, remote team communication barriers, small business marketing limitations, employee engagement and retention, and knowledge transfer ineffectiveness. So administrative task overload, and that's why the VA business became so prominent. Now, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, they cannot even live without VAs because administrative task overload, and somebody had to take care of it. Because as a solopreneur, as an entrepreneur, you are wearing multiple hats, and you have to delegate some tasks, and especially low value tasks which you can easily create workflow and you can demonstrate them how to do it, you can easily delegate them, right? So use these categories as starting points, but don't limit yourself over there, okay? The most innovative business ideas often emerge from unexpected problem areas or from connections between seemingly unrelated challenges. Keep open mind. So, taking your problem identification to the next level. So, while identifying problems is crucial, developing deeper understanding of those problems is what separates successful entrepreneurs from the rest. Once you have created your first list of 25 problems, select 5-10 of the most interesting ones to you and then conduct through thorough research to understand their nuances. Hmm? So interview people experiencing these problems, and that is we call market research. It's also validating your idea. There are many names, but it is the same thing. Speak directly with individuals affected by the problems you have identified. So, their first hand accounts will reveal crucial details about the problem's impact and the shortcomings of existing solutions. Then, analyze the existing solution attempts. Study previous and current attempts to solve these problems. Understanding why existing solutions fall short will help you create more effective alternatives. And lastly, quantify the problem's impacts. Gather data on how much time, money, and emotional distress the problem causes. Quantifiable information helps you communicate your solution's value more effectively. In case you have any problem of finding these problems, contact me. I will help you. Okay. Now, let's transform your problems into profitable solutions. That is the idea, right? So, now we learned the first critical steps of clarifying your entrepreneur message, identifying problems worth solving. So, by completing this 25 problem exercise, you are laying the foundation for a business that delivers genuine value and resonates with your target audience. So remember that this is just the beginning of your journey. Once you have identified promising problems, you will need to develop effective solutions, craft compelling messaging, and build sustainable business model. Each step builds upon this crucial foundation of problem identification. So, ready to continue your entrepreneur journey? Join our webinar. Yeah, where we show how you can monetize your digitals and the entire process of transforming problems into profitable business opportunities. Now, I want to give you some example of the problems I found, and I created offers to solve those problems. Okay, first problem, actually, I wanted to give free resources to solopreneurs, entrepreneurs to scale their businesses with ease. So I started blogging because I thought blog is the best way to provide resources. people loved my blogs and they said, we love your blogs, we don't have time to read your blogs, why don't you start podcast and YouTube channel? I never wanted to do that, but just because my audience wanted, I started podcast and YouTube channel. So that's one problem. And that problem, even I didn't identify. I got the feedback and I took action. You know, you are creating your business to serve your audience and not to serve your ego. So even though you may have to go out of your comfort zone, but as far as you are serving your audience, you are fine. So that's the first problem I saw. Second problem, I can give you example. I saw people spending 3 years in creating e-course. Yeah, means that is just too much of time. Means you don't have that much of time. And many times what happens, people even spend that much of time, and when they launch the e-course, they realize there is not much demand for that. So all them so many years are gone. So that's why I created a solution of ready-made e-courses so that you can start monetizing these ready-made e-courses. Once you have money coming on cruise control, you can follow your dream. So that's the second problem I saw. Third problem I saw people spending 6 months in creating lead magnets. You don't need to spend 6 months in creating lead magnets. So then we created the offer that we can create your lead magnet in 6 hours so that you can start using it immediately and start collecting leads. So that's third problem I saw. I'm just giving you examples after example. Now, the latest problem which we are solving is we saw that one on one coaching comes with a really, really hefty price tag. It's a premium price tag, and it's like a 5,000 to 25,000. It's very expensive. Means, as a solopreneur, entrepreneur, many people they don't have that much of budget to put into that kind of coaching. So one-on-one coaching it's not possible for everyone, and the group coaching it's not that effective because people are not showing for the live call because the live call timings are not suitable for everyone, and they may not even watch the replay, and so their questions are not answered, and there is no accountability partner. Means for the group coaching there is no accountability partner. So we decided the hybrid model, which is the best of the both world. So we have group coaching once a month, but we have one on one weekly 15 minutes meeting. So that is even for accountability. Plus, you do your homework and then you submit your homework to the coach. Coach gives his insight so that you can move on and move the needle into your business. That is the best way, and that is the problem we saw. Nobody was solving that, so we created that model so we can give even one-on-one help plus group coaching so that you can move the needle, and that is without the premium price tag. You don't have to pay the hefty amount. We will be charging just the fraction of the price for the even one-on-one help, and whole 1 year means you can start monetizing your digitals on fast track just within 90 days. You don't need to wait for 1 year, but 1 year then you can scale your business with ease of collaboration, so you can take your business to the really next level. So that is how we decided that program, and there are both options available. You can take, we have a huge database of ready-made digital products. You can choose products from our huge database of digital products, or if you want to create your own, we can help you create your own. So both options are available, but hey, this is the hybrid model. You will get one-on-one help plus group coaching without the premium price tag of one-on-one help, and I'm so excited. So this is the problem I saw, and I'm solving it. And I'm just happy to provide that solution to you and looking forward you to join journey with us. Thank you and God